Live from Miami, Florida. It's the Money Making Monday Show with your host, Carlos. I got calls in different areas. Call me up. I got calls in different areas. Call me up.
Hey, happy Money Making Mondays, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're watching from. Hope that everybody had an amazing weekend and spent Easter with their family. So let's do just a quick sound check. If you guys can hear me okay, do me a favor and just comment that you can hear me. And then we'll give a couple of minutes so everybody can log in and then we can get started. So again, if you can hear me, just please comment that you can hear me okay. And today we're going to go over some pretty awesome stuff. We're going to be doing a Google campaign setup for a new offer. So just going to give it a few more minutes. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Ted, how are you? Marta, my love. Dustin giving the thumbs up. So commenting loud and clear. Perfect. Eric, how you doing, Eric? Yes, you can hear. Perfect. Awesome. So we have a new campaign, and this campaign is for dentists, right? And it's to connect callers with dentists near them. And if you ever had a toothache, then you know how important it is to get to a dentist to take care of the pain or take care of the problem that you're having. So again, running campaigns that are emergency related usually works best for pay-per-call because they want to speak with somebody right now and right away, right? So the dentist has a lot of search volume, right? And that's what I'm going to be showing you guys, how to set up this campaign and how to run this campaign. This campaign is 24/7. It is not nationwide, but there's a lot of coverage areas that you can target. And I'm going to be going over that with you as well, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you step by step so you can run this campaign, or at least so you can learn how to run this campaign. And if it's up to you to run it and get the results that you want, okay? So the first thing first is that you will need to apply for this campaign. Let me share my screen to show you where you can do that. Give me one quick second. Right, so here you should be able to see the campaign. This is where you will apply for the offer. And it's find a dentist near you. It's a 90-second duration campaign. And the description is family dentistry, adult and children treatment, cosmetic, as well as dental implant, root canal, teeth whitening and fillings, and so on. So, and here you can see the zip codes. So here's where you copy and paste this link, and you can get the list of the zip codes where we have coverage, right? Also, as a side note, make sure that you don't use the word free, low rates, cheap, or anything that implies cheap and low rates, because usually that will generate low quality calls and it's not going to be good for your conversions. So what you can do is you can apply to this offer. And once you apply to this offer, you will be good to go. The payout will start at $4.50 for 90-second duration. This payout can increase depending on your conversion rate once you start running the campaign. And you can set up a call tracking, a number pool. If you need a number pool, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to set you up with a number pool. And then here you can see some platform integration. So what you can do is you can integrate under integrations right here. You can connect your Google ad account, and then you can start passing back conversions, whether the conversions are coming from your static phone number or they're coming from a number pool. You can pass that back and convert it or payout, and it will update your Google account with those conversions. There is a delay in this because these are considered offline conversions. So you have either a 300 or a 1400 minute delay. So it's not going to post to your Google account immediately, but it will post after 300 minutes or after 1400 minutes, which is 24 hours. And if you want to track some URL parameters, especially if you're using number pools, then you can track the Google Click ID, and you can also track keywords and so on, right? So this is how you'll do it. And then you can also set up pixels if you want to set up pixels and you want to cross promote a different offer like dental insurance, and you can send maybe an SMS to get some dental insurance signups from people that call, assuming that your landing page has a TCPA disclaimer, so you don't get any problems or any problems from sending text messages. So this is just the basic page where you will apply for the campaign. The campaign is called Finding Dentists Near You. Now, let me show you what the landing page looks like so you can get an idea of what the landing page looks like, and then you can use my landing page as a guide. I do not recommend that you copy word for word the landing page or that you just clone the landing page. Just use it as a guide. That way you get an idea of what it looks like. So this landing page says emergency dentist, walk-in and urgent care. There's a call button right here, and there's a phone number right here, and then there's 3 simple call outs here. It's open 24 hours, 7 days a week, same-day appointments, accepting new patients, insured and uninsured, and a little more information on why call us. So trusted local dentists. Our emergency dentists provide 24-hour dentistry, can handle most dental emergencies, and are open on Saturdays and Sundays. And then also emergency help 24/7, live help from our referral specialist, which is the call center answering the phone calls. It's available 24/7. We'll connect you with the right dentist in just a minute. And something that people that need a dentist, especially if it's an emergency, if they have some type of toothache or tooth pain, they want that appointment right away. So this one here is same-day appointment. You don't want to have to wait 24 or 48 hours before you can get dental treatment. Instantly schedule a visit with your new dentist, right? And there's a call us now right here. And then here, there's more text. So emergency dental care, 24 hours, 7 days. Here's a picture of a dentist and a patient. Here's more text about the service, dental services. We'll provide you with the earliest available appointment to take care of your needs. Typically, we can accommodate emergency dentist appointments for walk-ins or offer same-day appointments. Occasionally, a next-day appointment will be necessary. No matter what type of dental care you need, we can help. It's really simple to get a dentist referral and appointment. Answer a few questions, find out which dentist is right for you. Instantly schedule a visit with your new dentist. Call us now. And then here, our emergency dental services include the following. And then I have some of the most common dental procedures here. which is, braces, broken tooth, cavity, crown or cap, implants, dentures, gum disease, root canal, widening, extraction, toothache, wisdom teeth, and etc. Right? And then here's another call out. So this is another click to call, or CTA, which is find the best dentist near you. Life help available 24 hours, 7 days a week. And a final one saying we got you covered. If you're experiencing pain or need an emergency dental services, we will find the earliest available appointment with an emergency dentist at a location near you. For other medical or dental emergencies, call 911 immediately to find the care you need. And at the end, we have the footer of the website, which is, make an appointment, which is another call out. As far as the keyword, emergency dentist near me, because that is the highest search keyword for this vertical. The logo, again, another call out, services, company, and the legal information, and a disclaimer saying that this is a free referral services that connects you with a local emergency dentist near you. All providers are independent, and so on, right? So this is just a standard disclaimer. And this is what the website looks like. It's just a single page website. And this website, it's mobile responsive. So it looks great on a phone, or a tablet, or a computer like you're seeing. It's just a pretty simple WordPress website, right? So far, so good. Let's now jump into the meat and bones of the campaign, which is the Google side of things to generate the traffic. And what I'm going to do is, let me share now the Google account, and then we can go from there. Great. So you're seeing here the Google ad account. So, and these are all the different ad groups that this campaign has. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to start off by going to, and this is a brand new campaign. So I actually just went live with this campaign a few hours ago, and I decided to share to you guys exactly how I did it, so you can do the same if you want to. And this is a very profitable campaign to run because of the search volume. There's a lot of search volume for this keywords. And since it's 24/7 and it's emergency related, that it should convert pretty easily. So the first thing that I do when I start off a new Google ad campaign is that I go to tools right here, and I go to keyword planner. And this is going to bring me to the keyword planner section of Google, where pretty much I'll get an overview of what people are searching for, right? So you see here that I made this plan yesterday at 7 p.m. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna create a new plan so you can see. So you will click and discover new keywords, and then here you can type something like emergency dentist near me, or comma, I need a dentist near me. I can just type in dentist near me, or dentist near my location. Right, so just type in a few keywords so Google gets an idea. And this is for English, United States, and then I'll click here, get results. So now I have here the results of the keywords that I just searched for. And then these are the keywords that I provided, right? So you can see that dentist near me has 1.5 million monthly searches. And emergency dentist near me has 110,000 monthly searches, right? I need a dentist near me has 50, and dentist near my location has 720. This is pretty much on the keywords that I just provided Google. And then these are the keywords idea that Google is providing back, right? So dental clinic near me, pediatric dentist near me, best dentist near me, dentist office near me, and all of this have quite a bit of monthly searches. I can sort this by the amount of monthly searches. So I can see that dentist near me has the highest, and then dentist office near me comes in second, and emergency dentist near me comes in third, right? And then you can see here then the rest of the keyword ideas. So you can see pediatric dentist near me has 90,000, kids dentist near me 60,000, and so on all the way down to less than 1,000 searches a month, right? So now what you can do is from here, and then your screen, this screen might look different on your computer depending the resolution of your screen. So from here, what you want to do is first you can refine the keywords. So you can come here and then unselect anything that doesn't apply. I think I clicked something by mistake. Unselect anything that doesn't apply, like non-brands or company. So I definitely don't want to bid on this company's name. So I will unselect that. And then here, dentist, I don't want to necessarily bid on this keywords either. So I will unselect that. And then here, healthcare companies, I don't want that either. Other brands, I don't want that either. And then I can come down dentist, and I can see here that I have like emergency dentist near me, dentist office near me, affordable dental, I'm sorry, pediatric dentist near me, orthodontist near me, smile dental, I don't want that. Cost of dental implants, I also don't want that. Tooth crown, tooth filling, not something that I want either. Then for services, emergency dentist, extraction, dentures, that's all fine. Person, children, family, that's fine. And others, then you have Medicaid, Price, Patients, United, and I don't want this, right? And then non-brands, I'm also going to remove this. So now let me X this out. So now you can see here that my keyword was, well, it was refined to only 4 keywords out of 1,792, but I need a little bit more than that. So let me go back here and select non-brands. And then that should bring me to 552 keywords, right? So these are probably the keywords that are going to drive the most traffic. So what you can do here now is you can change it from keyword view to group view. And what this is going to do is going to put similar keywords into groups, and these are different groups. So this is what's going to take you the most time, going through all these groups and selecting the keywords that you want in your campaign. So if I start with the first one right here, which is kids dentist, and then you can click here to open this up, then you can see what keywords are inside this group. So there's 8 keywords, and then you can select the keywords that you want in your campaign. So normally how you will go by them is, one, by looking at the keyword and knowing if it's relevant to your campaign, and 2, by the monthly searches, right? So kids dentist near me, that's something I definitely want to bid on. So I'll select that. Best kids dentist near me, that's fine. The rest of them, they don't really have that much monthly searches, so I'm just fine with those 2, right? Then I will minimize this, and I'll move to the next one. So cosmetic dentist near me, or best cosmetic dentist near me, then those 2 will be great. So I'll select this too. And they also have the most searches. And then I will move on to the next one, children dentist. And then same thing, that has the most volume. The rest of them don't really have volume. So I will move on, family dentist. So family dentist near me, that's fine. Implant costs, I don't want that. Holistic dentist, don't want that. Sedation dentistry, that could work. So, but again, that could be, I'm not sure if that's a company, but that could work. So I will add it. I will just keep an eye on it. Then I'll move on to the next one. Open 24/7 or open 24 hours. Definitely I want that. So I'll select this keyword, and then best orthodontist. Yep, I want that keyword. Dentist nearby, so that's fine. And you will do that for every single keyword here. You don't have to select all of them, but you will definitely select the ones that pertain to your campaign and you know that are going to be able to drive traffic to your campaign. So 24-hour emergency dentist, definitely. 24-hour dentist near me, definitely, right? And the top, I'm sorry, I didn't mention this, the top of the bid, low range, and top of page bid, low range, and top of page bid, high range. So this is how much they are paying. You can see these keywords already in my account, but this is how much they are paying for being on the top of the page on the low end, on the high end, right? So you can get an idea of how much these clicks are going to cost. So once I selected all the different ad groups that I want, right, and there's plenty of them to choose from. Once I selected all of them, what I will do is I'll come here to the top and I will change this from broad match to phrase match, and then I will add keywords to create a plan. And what Google is going to do is going to create a plan. So I can click here to view save keywords, and then I can see my plan. I can name this plan if I want to. I usually don't name it. I just leave it like that, but you can name it if you want to come back to it at a later time, or for any other reason that you need to name it, you can do that. You can export it if you want to, and then you can share it also. So here is all the different ad group that I selected, and then I can click here to create a campaign. I'm not going to create a campaign because I already did that, but you just have to click here to create a campaign. And what's going to happen is a campaign will be created, which will be similar to this one. You will name your campaign, and this one I name it Dentist Maximize Click because it's a new campaign. I just want data, so I have to drive traffic to my offer to get that data going. And this is what the campaign will look like. So here I have all the different ad groups. So you can see here the keywords in my ad group. Like if I select 24 hours, so you see 24-hour dental clinic, 24-hour emergency dental clinic, 24-hour emergency dental. So all these keywords are closely together. And same thing if I go to after hours, I just have one keyword here. And day dental, same day dental appointments, same day emergency dental, same day dental extraction near me, same day emergency dental near me. So these 4 keywords are closely together. None of these ad groups has a lot of keywords. I don't believe any of them has more than 10 keywords. It's just different variations of the keywords close together, right? So you can see here by dental near me, you can see that all of these keywords have the near me in there. Near me, near me, near me. So if I go here, dental near me 24, 24 near me, 24 near me, and so on, right? Dental near care. So you can see here it says dental near, and then the word care. So that's how Google will group your keywords together into ad groups, right? So this is what the campaign looks like. Now, you want to do is at this point is create the ad that people aren't going to see. So if I come here to ads, you can see the ad that I created. And this is a responsive ad. I'm not done with this campaign. I'm also going to create a call ad. But for right now, I just created the responsive ad. So how you do that is you click this blue plus sign here and click on responsive ads. Once you do that, that is going to bring you to the ad creation interface that looks something like this. Then in this interface, so what you want to do is put in your website domain right here in the final URL. And then in the display URL, I'm using what is called insertion, keyword insertions. And that is going to display the URL plus the state and the location of the person searching for it. So what you do here to insert that is you will, depending if you're using a Windows or a Mac computer, you will type in Shift and then the squiggly bracket and then location insertion, and then you will choose here state and then apply, and then you will do the same thing for city. And why I do that is so it will show in the ad, right, the whatever they call it, like you can see here, Virginia, Maine, and so on, right? If you don't want to include a state and you just want to include a city, you can do that. You just delete both of them. And then here in this one, I will shift squiggly bracket, location insertion, and I will include the city and then hit apply. And then now you can see in the ad here how it says Holden, and this will change to the location that the person is at, right? I just have it in state and city, but you can do this any way you want. Let me update this. Right now, creating your ad. So when you create your ad, what I recommend is that you look at the keywords that are in your ad group. And then you can see here, this is the ad group, and this is the keywords that are in the ad group. And normally I will put those keywords first. So you can see here, 24-hour dental clinic, and then here it says 24-hour dental clinic, 24-hour emergency dental clinic, so 24-hour emergency dental clinic, and 24-hour dental, and I put 24-hour dental, right? And then after that, I will use some generic headlines. So here I'm using a keyword insertion. So what that's going to do, that is going to insert the keyword that the user is searching for. And if it's too long, then it will replace it with emergency dentist near me. So how you do that, let me copy this. How you do that is you press shift, squiggly bracket, then you go to keyword insertion, and then you will type in the default text, which it explains right here. And the default text is the text that will show on your ad in case that the keyword cannot be added. So my default text will be emergency dentist near me. And then as far as case, I want a title case, and then I will hit apply. And then after that, I just have some generic headlines such as open now, emergency dentist near me, same day and next day appointments, right? Then I have here my ad copy. And in my ad copy or the description, I start off with we're open now, 24-hour dental clinic in. And then again, I'm using keyword insertion or location insertion, I should say, to put in, and this will display the city and the state. So if you can see here, my ad copy, some of them will say in Somersville, West Virginia, right? So it will put in whatever city and state the user is located. And then the next one is call us now to book your same or next day appointment for your emergency dental needs. And then I have another one here says, if you're experiencing severe dental pain or emergency dentist is available, right? So this is what the ad copy will look like. So let me hit cancel because I don't want to change this ad already. So now, once I created that first ad, Then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm going to go down my ad groups, and I'm going to paste it. So here I'm going to click paste. And once I hit paste, this screen is going to show up. All you have to do is click on the campaign name. The ad group is already selected because I'm in this ad group. So you can see here it's already selected, and I click done. When I click done, this is going to show up. All you have to do is click paste, and then the new ad will show here, right? Now, all you have to do is edit it to match the keywords in this specific ad group. So all you have to do is click here, edit, and then you see here that my keyword here is after hours dentist. So what I did is I included here after hours dentist. So I removed one of the headlines that I was using, and the other ones is after hours. Ideally, you want it to be good. You can get it to be excellent. That's the whole goal, for your ad strength to be excellent. But if your ad strength is good or average, that should be okay. I'm not changing any of the descriptions, and I'm not changing from here down from this keyword insertion open. Now I'm just changing this top 3. Sometimes I need more than 3 because there's more keywords. So I will just put them here in the bottom as new headlines. And then you will do that for every single ad group. So if I come here to date, this one that is date dental. So if you come here, you will see that same day dental appointments, same day emergency dental. So you can see that I changed some of this headline to match my keywords. So same day dental appointments, same day emergency dental. And then I added some in the bottom because I didn't have any more room. So same day dental extractions, which I saw it somewhere here, right? And then you will do this for every single ad group that you have here. So this will take you some time. This is a better approach than just pasting the ad to all the ad groups, right? So if I just went here and I selected all of them, so the same ad is going to be selected to all of them. But the problem is that my ad strength is not going to be as good because it's not going to include those keywords that I want to have in the ad copy, right? Now, that is how you create the ads. After that, you're going to have to create some extensions. I'm sorry. So here I have some call out extensions, which is open Saturdays and Sundays, friendly staff, flexible schedule options, call today. I can also add another one, which will be a call extension. And then here, what I will do is I will put the phone number of my campaign. So I will put this phone number here. Give me a second. Let me get the phone number. So I'll put it right here. And I will format it just like the example. So my phone number will show right below the ad copy. And I want to make sure that it's added to the campaign. So I will click save. And now I have my call extension here. I can also do structure snippet, and I can do different extensions, such as site links and so on. Right now, I just have call out and call, but I can also do structure snippet if I wanted to. And then this will be English, header type. Let me find what best fit this campaign. So it will probably be services. And I can just grab some services from my landing page. And I can put like, broken tooth. I can also put tooth extraction. Wisdom. and plans. So you can see that this will be added to the ad. So I can make sure that this is in the campaign level. Now click save. That will be my structure snippet. Now you can see my extensions. Now here I have call out, and I also have structure, and I have a call button, right? Now what I want to do is move on to my locations, and then in the locations, right now I just have it all of US because I haven't had the time to update the zip code list. So what you want to do here is update the zip code list. So you will come here to locations, add in bulk, and you will paste 1,000 zip code at a time. You can only paste 10,000 zip codes per campaign. So this campaign will be the first 10,000. And then I will put in here country, United States. So I will paste the first 10,000 zip code, then I will duplicate this campaign and put in the rest of the zip codes that I couldn't get in here because of the 10,000 limit, right? So that's how you add the location. Then the schedule, because this campaign is running 24 hours, I'm just going to leave it 24 hours. Then I will come down to devices, and I will adjust the bid. So in computers and tablets, I'll click edit, bid adjustment, and then decrease by 100% because I don't want my ad to show up in computers or tablets. And then I'll hit apply, and then you can see the bid adjustment is down to minus 100, right? So after I'm done with this, then I want to come to my settings, and you can either do this on a campaign level or you can do this in an account level. And to do it in an account level, you will click to where it says all campaigns, and then you hit settings. And when you hit settings, you can see campaign settings and account settings. So I will do it on an account level. And then you want to make sure by default, this is going to be off, the auto tagging. So you want to make sure that you turn this on. And then on the tracking template, you want to put a tracking template that looks something like this. So this is the landing page URL, and then I'm passing my campaign ID, I'm passing my ad group, I'm also passing the ad position, I'm passing the keyword, and I'm passing the geolocation of where the user is located. So if I click here and click test, then you can see that all this information is being passed. So the landing page, of course, the keyword, the ad group, position, campaign ID, and the physical location, right? So those are the information that I'm passing here. So once I'm done with that, this pretty much is good to go. Obviously, there's a lot more that you have to do to fine tune this, such as creating conversion sets and adding negative keywords. So, and keywords, you see here that I still haven't added negative keywords. And what I'm going to do is in the offer of this campaign, I'm going to put a list to the negative keywords so you can add those negative keywords here. So you can just create a list. You will select the campaign, and then you can, click here to save as a new list. And I will call this dentist negative keywords. And I'm going to assign it to the campaign. I'm just going to put free for now, and then I'll finish this later. Definitely don't want to bid on the word free. This campaign is selected. All right. Now, what you want to do after that is come to tools, then conversions. And then here you will have your conversions. So I'm passing a ringbot inbound calls, and number pool calls. And I'm also passing click to call from the website. So when everybody clicks on the phone number, I'm passing that back. So what I did is I created a conversion action set for this account where I included the 3 conversion actions, and that will pass the information back to the account to help me optimize this. Once you do that, you will come down to this campaign and you will come down to settings, and you will come here to additional settings, and where it says conversions, you will switch that. By default is going to be here. So you want to switch it to conversion action, and then you're going to select your conversion action set, or you can just select the conversions that you want here. I just create an action set because it's easier to manage, but you can do one by one if you want to, right? And then you'll click save, and then save. And then here, maximize clicks is the bid strategy. I just have it at $2. So hopefully we'll start moving. If it doesn't start moving, I'll change this around so I can get some impressions. My daily budget for this campaign is set at $500. The languages is English, locations United States, because I haven't added the locations that I mentioned before, which I need to do that next. And as far as networks, I just wanted in search network and also include search partners to see what kind of results I get from there. Some people include search partners, other people don't include search partners. So I'm just including it right now because it's a new campaign. Then after that, I'll do some optimizing. And then the goal for this campaign is just web traffic. Right now, I just want as many people as possible going to the website. And this is pretty much it, how I set it up, this campaign, right? It's a brand new campaign. And I just show you everything that I did. It still hasn't, it's not active. I mean, it is active, but it's not running yet because I literally went live with this campaign about an hour ago. So no impressions yet. Hopefully we'll start getting some impressions real soon. All right. Now, do we have any questions? Hopefully you guys were able to hear everything and see everything that I showed. If you have any questions, now is a good time to ask them. Morning, morning. Are you guys still there? Did I lost you? So again, that's how you set up the campaign for dentists. Will we be able to replay this? Yes, this will be in the unique members private group. So you will be able to go back and replay this at a later time, of course. So again, we went over on setting up an emergency dentist campaign. Hey, Carlos came in 20 minutes late, trying to get 30 minutes with you. Of course, you can watch this replay, and then if you have any questions, please just let me know. Great, thank you. You're very welcome. Again, this is a very simple campaign to set up and very profitable once you get it running. At first, I know that I'm going to have to spend some money on getting some traction, getting some impressions, and getting data. And after that, I will optimize the campaign until I make it profitable. This is a 24-hour, 7 days a week campaign. The calls are going to a call center, which is US based. So the representatives are located here in the United States. They will ask the caller a few simple questions to get them connected with the dentist near them, and then set up an appointment with the dentist near them. the campaign converts at a 90-second. So once you hit that 90-second mark, it will convert as a paid call, right? This is the landing page that I'm using, which is a pretty simple landing page using Elementor, an emergency dentist, walk-in and urgent dental care, some information about the offer, the emergency dentist, like I said, find the best. So here I have a total, I haven't counted them, but here's the click to call. Here's another click to call. Here's the phone number, which also they can click to call. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 CTA in this landing page, right? Which should be more than enough. At any point in the landing page, you should be able to click to call from anywhere, right? Whether it's from the above the fold or below the fold. So to make a call should be pretty simple. I am using the Ringbot number pool, so these numbers will change every time the user visits the website, and then that way I can get some data. So you like you just saw, I don't know if you just saw, but the number changed. I'm not sure if I reload again the number. Yeah, the number will change every time I visit the website. So every time somebody visits the website, that number will change. And then here, I'm also using what is called a dynamic keyword insertion. So if I was to manually put in here keyword equals dentist near me, you see here that it says instead of white collars, dentist near me. So if I remove this is going to say white collars, right? And then here. Now, because I added a tracking template on my Google account, then the keyword that the person is searching for is going to display instead of white collars, right? So if I put in keyword equals, and I'm just doing this manually, but it will be automatically done because I'm using a tracking template. I will put an emergency dentist near me open now. So let's say somebody searched for that. So it will say here, emergency dentist near me open now, right? So this is just a DKI, dynamic keyword insertion. So it will display here the keyword. It helps out with the quality score of the page because this is a H1, a header 1. So whenever somebody comes here, they will see that the keyword they're searching for is also listed on the page, right? So this is whatever you type in here, it will show it. So if I put in sample keyword goes here, you can see that it will change and it will say sample keyword goes here. That makes sense? What was your daily budget? You cut off when you mention it. Yeah, the daily budget for this campaign, I'm going to start off at $500. You can start off at less or more. And then once I get it profitable, I'm probably going to increase the budget as much as I can. But I'm just starting off at 500 right now. See, the keyword just changes every time. So this keyword is going to display what the person searched or what the person put into Google. Can you publish the names of some call centers in US you recommend? It depends on the campaign that they run in. Are you looking for a call center to handle your calls, or what type of call center are you looking for? I mean, there's call centers that you can hire uh, that will do either inbound or outbound call if that's what you're looking for. I'm not sure I understand as far as like you want to hire a call center or a call center that is running an offer, because it was me. Alvin, how's it going, buddy? Asking 30 minutes about some other questions. Do you have a calendar? Yeah, sure. I'll send you the calendar link so we can get into that. It's a payout 450. Yeah, the payout is 450 at 90 seconds. Again, this payout can increase. We can also do a ref share depending on your conversions. You know, once you get the campaign running, and once you get the campaign running, once I see your conversions, we can either increase the payout or we can negotiate a revenue share so you can make more money for your conversions. Sidebar, thank you for recommending the ring members. Great stuff. Yes, super good stuff. Adam Young did an amazing job putting that course together. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you watch it. All right, guys. So that was a previously recorded video where I show you how to, in that video, I show you how to generate a dental campaign. A video was recorded last year, but it's still relevant to this date. If you guys can hear me, okay, can you do me a favor and can just comment that you guys can hear me? And what I want to do is I want to answer some of the questions that you guys posted here that are live from today. Okay, but before I do that, can anybody just do me a solid and just comment so I know the audio is working? Yes, you can hear me. Okay, awesome, cool stuff. So I'll start from the top and I'll answer as many of the questions as I can. So what happened to the BTC for training? Just send an email to support. If you still haven't had access to the training, I'll make sure that I give you access myself. So thank you so much for participating in that BTC offer that I made last week. Damn, I just got into dentist. Awesome, brother. So it says here, and you're showing the sauce. Yeah, I got too much flavors. I'm giving away the sauce. I'm joking. Español, con gusto yo haría un entrenamiento en español, pero por el momento todo lo estoy haciendo en inglés. Si tiene alguna duda en español, me deja saber y yo con mucho gusto los puedo ayudar. Are you buying dentist calls? Yes, we are. And I also want to mention that the payout, it's this video is old. The video you just watched is a training video from last year. So the payout right now is a ref share payout, and it's an 80-20 ref share payout. So what that means is that we pay you 80% of the profit from however we sold that call for. Current payout, it's off the top of my head, I believe is somewhere around like $16, $14, $10. It's ranging around there. So I would say it's ranging from $10 at the low end. It could be lower than that, but for the most part, it's $10 at the low end to 20 plus on the high end. That's the current payout for that campaign right now. It's a ref share campaign. You get to keep 80% of the payout. Ash, I'm seeing CPCs of 70 cents by using manual CPC, and I have around 50. Yep, you hit the nail on the head. Correct. The CPC will be around 70 cents, give or take. I got it as low as 50 cents. And I tried to go lower than that. But I was running other campaigns at the time and, didn't really focus too much on it, I should say. But yeah, if you do manual CPCs and you do phrase match and you really work on your campaign, you optimize it, you clean it up, you work on your ads, creative, your landing page. I mean, everything is like to the T. Then your CPC should be low. Like your CPC should be under $1 CPCs, okay? And like sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, brother, but I believe it's Techkowski. So Techkowski said, CPCs of 70 cents on manual bids and around 50 to 7 ROI. Yeah, pretty cool. Jeff, this right here is for you, buddy. This right here is for you since you kill it with the dental offers. Hope that you can pick up one or two things from this training. All right, well, this is a rather long question here, so let's see what we have. If you do me a favor, if you can click either above or below this video, there should be a link that says StreamYard. And if you click on it, then I can see your name and your picture, but I'll read it just as it is. So sorry I missed to start the session. Question here: when you use keywords that include near me, which has a high CPC, it costs us more to run the ads. Is there any way we can spend less on the ads using near me keywords? Does Google allow you to run ads without having a website? Can we apply filters to the ad to set up? All right. So in short, the answer, let me start by one at a time. You want to use not just near me, you want to use like, emergency dentist near me on a phrase match. And as I'm going to pronounce it again one more time wrong, but Techkowski just said, and I can confirm what he just said from my own campaigns. The CPCs are for these campaigns are low, like, if you really work on it, I wouldn't be surprised at all if you start getting CPCs under 50 cents, right, on a national scale. So just keep that in mind. And CPC is really not the issue here, unless you're going very specific. But if you follow this training to the T, you should get similar CPCs. Does Google allow you to run ads without having a website? Absolutely. You can run call ads without having a website. It might take longer to verify because they're going to need to verify domain and stuff like that. But technically, you do not need a website to run the ads. You can run a call-only ad. So that answers your questions. Can we apply filters to the ad set to optimize the campaigns? Yes, of course. You can open your ad set, and do whatever you want to do. You can set filters in there. By geographical locations and so on. Okay, negative keywords and stuff, right? Google is not somewhat similar to Facebook, but got to kind of work your way around it. But yes, you can do it. Good stuff. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. How long do you let it run before you tweak things? So normally, I kind of like let it run at least for like 48, 72 hours. So there's some traffic, some movement in there, and then I can see what's going on. Do you recommend call-only ads? I sure do. Call-only ads are great, and they're highly recommended. They cost more, though. They cost more to generate a call-only ad. It's going to be more costly than sending traffic to a landing page and generating that phone call. So just keep that in mind. Do you get back to everyone who sent BTC for training? Absolutely not. It's a lot of people. So I got back to most people, but if I haven't got back to you, just shoot me a DM or send an email to support, and I'll make sure that I do it and send you that access. Soon I will be attending meetings again. My health is a lot better now. Glad to hear, my man. Glad to hear that your health is doing better. And I would love to, I don't know who it is, but I would love to definitely see you do better and meet you in any masterminds that we do. Is there an ideal QCR I should be aiming for? Depends, but not sure. QCR, quality, click rate, or not sure what you mean there. Interesting. Congrats on your RI. Keep crushing it. That's what's up. How long do you let it run? 24 to 72 hours, usually 48 to 72 hours. Nash, how's it going, buddy? And then I have here Drupal. If anybody knows Drupal and Joomla, who knows how to, before WordPress came around, or even at the same time, if you wanted to develop a site, online, I'm talking like 2005, 2004, 5, 6. You had Drupal and you have Joomla, and boy, that was the way to go about it. And Dreamweaver, if you wanted to. And the other one was a Microsoft product. What was it called? Front Page or something like that. I can't remember. It's pretty much what you had to. Nowadays, you can make a website from your phone. Hello, Carlos. Thank you for being consistent with these videos. I missed you last week. Thank you so much. Love your handle name, by the way, Drupal. So cool. Great stuff. Appreciate it. I want to start with campaigns. You can please suggest me top two niches to run now other than credit card debt. Sure. So to run right now, other than credit card debt? Well, it depends what you like to run. I like to run national campaigns that I can scale, that I know have deep pockets on the advertiser buyer side. So, all the health campaigns, you should be preparing for that right now because you're going to have AP coming up soon, which is going to be Medicare and health insurance. You can also be running credit repair, which it ties into credit card debt if you're running credit card debt. And you can also add on top of that IRS debt, relief. If it's in the same financial house, right? If you're running credit card debt, you should be asking them if they have bad credit, and you should be asking also if they owe money to the IRS and they need help with that. So those are, three right there. Medicare in English and Spanish. And if you're running Medicare in English and Spanish, then it makes sense to also run final expense, right? And then also makes sense to run health insurance as well, whether it's ACA, which is Affordable Care Act, or whatever the case might be. So, make sure that you run campaigns that are similar or they have overlap, so you can make a lot more money, because sometimes you're making money from not necessarily from the campaign, but from your monetization strategy with that campaign. I don't want to go too deep into that, but if you're in the inner circle, you know what I'm talking about. So, oh, yes, okay, all okay, awesome. Let's see what here says. I can hear you. Thank you so much. All right. So I am looking for onshore, offshore call center for life transfers. Any recommendations from your side? Hiring someone from Philippines is a good idea. Definitely, hiring somebody from anywhere in the world is a good idea. It just depends what is that you need. If you need a call center to do life transfers, there's tons of them. If you want me to personally recommend you one, I can definitely recommend you a few of them. Not necessarily in the Philippines, though, if you're okay with that. I have ones that are in South America, Central America. I also have a larger connection that I can make to the Africa, Northern Africa. They have a French accent. And then obviously South and Central America, they have Spanish accent. But yeah, it's not a problem. Can hear you. Appreciate it, buddy. As your classes have increased from 10 to 15K, do you expect to have a promotion as a 15% increase is very high? No, not at all. I think this should increase to a lot more than 15K. But no, I will never. I will never offer a discount for any of my trainings. I would rather give it away for free than discount my trainings. I thought about dentists and didn't know you make me want to give it a shot. Yeah, you should. It's one of those that fit the category because it's an emergency campaign, just like all the other emergency services like plumbing and stuff like that. And when people have a toothache, especially on the weekends and they search for a dentist, they can't get an appointment, they will be calling, and those calls they convert pretty well. Leonidas, I had issues with Spanish Medicare calls being dropped from January to January 25th. Do you duplicate Spanish callers simply? Do duplicates can simply get dropped by the system? No, the issue that you had nothing to do with the calls themselves. It had to do with the time period that you just mentioned. So January 22nd to January 25th. I'm sorry, January 2020 to June 25th. That period right there, it's not the greatest for Medicare. So, and what I mean by that, it's that there's not much cap available for the calls. So calls will drop. and there's not much appetite from the buyer sides because they just finished AEP. They just loaded up with as much as they could. So that right there, like beginning of January to right now to June, it's kind of like the toughest time. So the way that we work around that is by controlling the concurrency and controlling the cap. So you cannot approach that campaign with the same scale mindset. You have to approach it with a maintaining mindset. And what that means is that you want to make sure that you don't push your CCs, your concurrency, like over 5 calls, for example. And you want to make sure that you don't push your daily billables over, like, depending on the buyer, but over 200-300 calls. Maybe you're able to do more than that if you have a bigger network of buyer, but that's about it. You're maintaining that campaign. The moment that you start going higher, then you start getting issues and stuff like that. I hope that helps, but if not, just let me know. I'll be more than willing to see what I can do. For a limited budget, which advertising platform will you recommend? Google call ads or Facebook call ads? Depends what limit it is. Definitely you need a budget to run ads. And then if you don't have a budget to run ads, then you should consider other traffic sources or other traffic methods that don't require a budget, right? Or require a much less budget and pretty much more of your time. But depends, what limited budget is. And, Google call ads or Facebook call ads could work perfect in either case. You just got to have a number to that. What tools will you use to remonetize a list of 7,000 Medicare leads into final expense ACA? Okay, I love this question, Leo. All right, so what tools would I use? First of all, I want to know the data that I'm working with, if I can text it or not, meaning is it TCPA compliant or not, right? Because if I can text it, I definitely will start texting that data and getting them to go back to an offer wall or to a landing page that is configured sort of like an offer wall that they can just visit that landing page, for example. In one of our inner circle calls, and I can't say too much here in the public forum, but in one of our inner circle calls, we have, a great friend of mine came in and he explained what they're doing. Just for privacy, I'm not going to disclose any names, but you can start, pretty much what I'm trying to say is that you can create an offer wall, and you can start, if you can text these callers, then you can start texting them like once a week or, a couple times a month. And you can start sending them to a offer wall with more stuff, right? With like final expense, health insurance, and stuff like that. So that's one way to monetize it. The other way will be the same thing with like final expense ACA and stuff like that. If you can create a retargeting campaign in Google to that specific list, and then you can start retargeting for another product or service, right? So if Medicare leads, then you can start just running a retargeting ad for final expense, right? For ACA, it's not really going to apply because of the age. The demos are different, right? Medicare is 65 plus, ACA is 65 under. So, that's not really going to apply there, but definitely for final expense, it can. And there's quite a few companies out there that will straight up just buy your leads. They just straight up will buy your phone numbers. So if that's another way that you want to go about it, just let me know. I can make that introduction. But the best way is just to keep engaging them, whether it's through a retargeting method, whether it's through an outbound method, or whether it's just texting them and sending them to a landing page with more offers. I jump into Go High Level. Thanks, Patrick, for the suggestion. Is this the CRM you suggested for your offers? I used High Level like a long time ago. I don't actively use it. I don't have a membership, so I can't really speak on it because I don't know what I'm talking about. But reach out to Pat. He's a beast. He knows how to use that a lot better than me. French accent might be good. They're actually pretty good. They're great. So look into countries that speak French, and you'll find quite a few of them in Africa. Do you recommend call centers or IVRs? Both. The question is too broad. What about call center owners? What do you think? What is our future? Most of the buyers are no longer accepting transfers. That's correct. And they're going to accept less and less and less transfers. And, we can go about it. We can talk about this. But, advertisers and buyers are pretty burned out from some call centers that are just running wild, to make a dollar. I'm not saying all of the call center owners are like that, but a lot of call center owners, they see the American consumer as an easy target to make a buck without really putting their benefit first, right? The consumer benefit first. So they will start spamming people, robocalling, avatars, you name it, all these very predatory, aggressive tactics to get somebody on the line to transfer them to make a quick buck. And that's why advertisers say, I don't want that. I don't want transfer, especially from offshore transfers. I'm like, whoops, that's a no-no. Thank you so much for all your answers. My pleasure, Drupal. This seems to be better than trying to go and get a dentist agency client for lead gen. Yeah, don't do that. That's horrible. Just selling calls is much better. Tired of clients from an agency point of view. Yeah. So here's what happens. If you go out there and you get like a small, practice, let's say they have like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 locations, or, decent staff, whatever it is, they're pretty much going to absorb you, and you're going to become like, quote unquote, their marketing guy. And, you're going to have, sooner or later, you're going to find yourself like reshaping your business just to please their business, right? Oh, we're going to be closed this day. Oh, we can't take calls this day. Oh, we don't want this type of call. Oh, and then before they know it, like, listen here, buddy, it's not my business. It's your business. This is what I generate. You either buy it or you don't buy it. It's that simple. So going out there and dealing with like the agency model, I think this is like the worst thing that anybody in marketing can do. I don't know who sold that agency model, like get more retainers and do that, but that's not a way to do it, man. Is there going to be free training for free traffic? I don't know. I did a whole bunch of those trainings, but free traffic meaning like SEO and stuff like that, because we're media buyers, and the word buyers is key right there. Media buyers. What type of keywords do you recommend when it comes to Google call ad? Depends on the strategy. Most of the time I use phrase match. You love the cat. Keep leading the way, Carlos. Thank you for sharing. My pleasure. Definitely my pleasure. Look, if we have any other questions that you guys want me to answer, I'll take the next minute or so to answer that. If not, I think this video has been pretty thorough. All the questions have been answered. Hopefully you guys learned something new from this. Hopefully some of you are going to be running a campaign and making $1. But if not, it's okay. I'm making $1. So hit me with questions if you have them. Please throw some light on CC debt lead monetization. All right. Rule number 1. Actually, it's not a rule, but you should be driving traffic to your brand. You should be driving traffic to your own landing page that either has Jornaya or Trusted Form installed in there. And you should be collecting the leads on your landing page, and you should have a system behind it, like Leads Prosper, to give you an example, by Raul and his team, or something like that behind it, that will allow you to turn into a marketplace, in the sense that you collect the leads and then you let your system sell the lead to the highest bidder, right? So that should be like the number one to monetize your leads, because then you can sell your lead as an exclusive lead, or you can sell your lead as a shared lead, right? Whenever you're driving traffic directly to an offer that is not being controlled by you, like let's say you're driving traffic to like abc.com, right? And that's who you're sending it. And then the visitor is filling out the form and doing all that stuff in a website that is not being controlled by you, then you're, depending on the arrangement, you're only going to pay out once and that's it. And you're not even going to have access to that data. That data is not even going to be available to you in most cases. So you should be driving traffic to your own brands. You should be generating your own leads because you're a lead generator. And then you should be selling your leads or monetizing your leads to the highest bidder or to the buyer that you think you should be selling to. That is the start right there. Okay. Now, assuming that you own your data, then you can monetize it with many other offers, right? Somebody that owes money to a credit card, right? Chances are that also is in market for other services. Chances are that they also own a car, right? So you can possibly help themselves save money in their insurance. Chances are that they probably either rent or own a home. So that opens a whole new window of opportunities right there. Chances are that they have insurance, like health insurance or life insurance, or if they're older, they have Medicare, whatever might be the case. And the list goes so on and so on. Now, the data that you own is going to tell you what type of message you should be relaying to these recipients, right? So you know that they fill out a credit card debt form, then you should be, conscious about, they already owe money, so you're trying to save them money or getting out of debt. Or maybe there is an auto insurance for people that owe a lot of money or whatever it is, but that should tell you how to communicate with them. And then monetizing is looking at everything that will fit with that lead, right? Everything that can possibly be that. The best way to do it is to, like I just mentioned earlier, not the best way to do it, but one way to do it is to create your own offer wall, and you can keep sending people back to your offer wall. And then you can get paid per click, per sale, per call, whatever might be the case. How can I join your network? You can go to uniquemediagroup.com and you should be able to sign up. On the top right-hand corner, there should be a link that says sign up or something like that. But you go here and then you should be able to do it. Thank you, Carlos. You're the best. Thank you. Appreciate it. Back, sorry. No problem. Where do you get lead buyers for Lead Prosper? Well, you got to reach out to them. You got to find buyers that are buying what you're generating. And that comes from, whether you are in, LinkedIn looking for buyers, whether you are in trade shows, conferences, whether you're doing search, and so on. The easiest way to look for buyer is just to do a Google search for what is that you want to sell. And if they're running ads, that means that they're also buying stuff, right? Like, very simple. And same thing with Facebook. You go to the Facebook ad library and like, okay, I want to sell Medicare. I type in Medicare. I'm going to see a whole bunch of Medicare ads. Chances are that some of those are also buying calls, especially the brands, not the other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing. And same thing with Facebook. So finding buyers is that one way to go about that. And just being, putting yourself out there. LinkedIn is a great resource to find buyers. Medicare, 77,000 SMS leads, website Lender with Pixel. Lender has 3-4 offers for Medicare demographic. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. And then just send that SMS, once a week or once every 2 weeks, however you want to do it. The text doesn't have to change much. And if you can make a lander that is dynamic and will have some kind of database attached to that phone number and stuff like that, then yeah, you can make a lot more money. Thank you so much, my man. Means a lot. No problem, brother. Appreciate it. Each link leads to a CPA offers from a typical CPA network. Yeah, in that route, you want to go like that, right? So you want to plug in as many CPA offers as you can. And because there's an offer wall, then you can pretty much go a little bit extensive with it. Then you do some testing and what, you know, what will work best or what will not work best. Like straight off the bat, like if you want to go the service route, I just mentioned that. But if you want to go like the product route, I think all the DMEs for Medicare's will be great. So like, you know, those the braces, the knee braces, the life alerts, the I don't know if that's really considered DME, but the creams, the arthritic creams, there's a whole bunch of different stuff that you can put in there. Do you have any Cairo leads? No, I'm not running anything with Kairos. Now it's pretty easy campaign to. What do you mean? Like people are looking for a chiropractor? Yeah, you should run that. But that's more. I don't know if there's any demand there for calls. Not that I've seen. Yeah, that should be pretty easy to run to generate calls for to generate leads for chiropractors. Should work great. What is your favorite ad network? I don't have a favorite though. It's just a tool. A lot of campaigns work great on Facebook. A lot of them work great on Google. Just the intent is different, you know. There's a you have to understand the advertising platform because it's kind of hard to ask which one is your favorite because the intent is so different. If you're in Google, then you're actively searching for something, so you have a higher intent, right? And then if you are in Facebook, TikTok, or any other the social platforms, it's more behavioral based. You're not searching for something. I'm trying to do my best to tell the algorithm, hey, this is what I'm promoting. Can you get me people in front of people that might be interested in this based on, you know, their previous behavior online? So it's that's a loaded question because again, the intent is very different. I can't choose a favorite because even though I love Facebook and I love Google, by the way, full disclaimer, I started on Google. That's how I learned how to run ads. So Google is pretty much my playground, and then migrated to Facebook and so on, right? So you have to understand the campaign that you're running to understand what platform you should be using. Ideally, you want to be using all of them. I demand not much luck so far. Cool. Are you a chiropractor? Do you run a chiropractor network, or it's a nationwide? Because if it's nationwide, then let's save time here. So you know the demand is there, and then sure. Are you also going big on TikTok these days? For some offers, it's working really well, and you know you should invest into running some stuff in TikTok. Are you currently using any chatbots for offers you're running? Landbot. I did a training in that on Landbot. So I use Landbot. I also use FlowXO, and I also use ManyChat. But Landbot is quickly becoming my favorite. Landbot.com. So if you want to see, let me see real quick here. You can actually see. Let me see 1 second. Okay, I should be able to share my screen. So this is a bot right here. It's being hosted in the landing page, but you can definitely host this inside Facebook if you want it to be like a true chatbot. But it's a chatbot, pretty simple, and this is for ACA. So are you looking? So I say, family. It's going to ask me how many people are in my family, um, and other questions. So let's say that I make below X amount of money. So it will go ahead and ask me. This is key right here. So it will go ahead and ask me, like, speak with an agent, which will launch the dial pad to make a phone call. Then most people will click complete enrollment online, which is, to me, is great, because what that means that they're going to give all the information. So here's going to ask, so great, monetization, Leo. So here, our records indicate that you may be owe up to $500 or more. So if they press continue here, it will take him to a CPA offer. Let's say, no, I want to skip. Right. And the reason why it's doing that, because they selected that they were in Medicaid. So technically buyers don't want that. So I'm here monetizing with other offers, housing. So this is funds and this is housing. You qualify for a new rent to own program. So they can click continue and it will take them to that offer. They can click skip. And then, gas, you qualify for 100. So if they do click, skip, then it will take him to the phone call where it will launch the call to right here. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, or they can just call this number right here. Have a bunch of local SEO clients that want more calls. Cool. Well, let's talk. Let's see what we can do. Paper call is so much fun than client stuff. Definitely. Think about it. If today or tomorrow I decided that I was not going to run any more Medicare offers, that's it. Not going to run Medicare anymore. Stop all my campaigns, and now I want to run dentist calls. I will set up all my ads, my campaign. Boom, I start running dentist calls. I can probably do that, realistically speaking, if I have all the assets built out and stuff like that, I can do it within a day. If not, it will take me a little bit longer, but I can do it relatively fast because I'm in the performance marketing space. If you're in the agency space, you can't do that. You have to stop, you have to look for new clients, develop, now you got to look for dentists, you got to put them on retainer, you got to onboard them, you got to train them, whole bunch of stuff. By the time you get up and running, I'm already, on another campaign. I rent Landbot with direct traffic from Google Display, not a single conversion. Landbot, I presume, works better for search. Interesting. I don't think it has anything to do with the software itself. I want to see what the misconnect is there, because not a single conversion. Very interesting. What's the name of the developer you told that will help me with lead distribution software, like share leads and stuff like that? Oh yeah, let me plug him in. They're called Leads Prosper. Reach out to Raul out there. He runs it. I mean, there's others. There's other solutions out there. Find one that you like. I'm just sharing this one because they're cool people and they know what they're doing. So here you can see the URL right here, leadprosper.io. And you can see everything here. The pricing is amazing. You can do filtering, routings, multiple buyers, ping post exchange. You can do integrates with, Zapier with trusted form. Leo just mentioned go high level, so it integrates high level stuff like that. You can see a whole bunch of stuff. So pricing here, you can see their pricing is pretty affordable. So it doesn't cost you anything, just whatever you use, right? Integrations you can see here. So it integrates with Ringba. I saw it somewhere here. If you're using TCP Shield, also integrate with Retriever, and if using Retriever, what else? So Everflow, and you have other things here that you can Zapier. Then here you can see all the features. So it's pre-ping, ping post, field validations, alerts, all that stuff. So it's a pretty well put together software. Not sure why my name wasn't showing my comments. I've been following for a while. Good stuff, Carlos. I appreciate it, buddy. Manual CPC or maximize clicks? You will start with maximize clicks to establish a benchmark, and then you will go with manual CPC a little bit lower than you normally get in, so you start pushing the cost down. Money making Monday, yes. Does Landbot response integrates with Jornaya or Lead ID? It should, because you should be able to run code in Landbot. Like when you're running Landbot, you can add a block, and it's a code block, and you can run code there, so it shouldn't be a problem. As always, thank you, brother, for the tutorials. You're just one of your videos from last year brought in like 100K profit in a month. A+ as always. I appreciate it, Leo. Happy to hear that. And always it's my pleasure to share as much as I can. I also enjoy learning from you as much as I can, buddy. All right, well, that is all for today. I think we went on and on and on, and hopefully this was a good call for everybody. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Peace out.